Hello YouTube, this is World of War Black Ops Pro, and me and a six-man are actually facing against TapX or maybe TapX wannabes. I'm not really sure, but these guys were trying their balls off, trying to spawn trap us. But of course, as a camper and as the other five guys in my party are also campers with shields, we fought back, and you know what? We actually succeeded. I actually got a VTOL warship and a canine unit against these try-hard spawn trappers. I mean, it's actually a pretty good gameplay too. I mean, me and a few other people, the ExO clan, we don't win the game, but in my opinion, we dominate these TapX noobs, these wannabe TapX noobs, because you know they try to spawn trap us. I could tell right off the start they're gonna spawn trap us because their clan tags all were well, some of them were TapX, and we could tell they're in a party. And what I said is like, oh, I'm just gonna sit behind this shield and, you know, just camp it out. You know, just let them come to me. And also, guys, like spawn trapping does have counters. Like just think about it. Like for example, the shield class is a counter class essentially. It's a counter to a bunch of forms of BS, except maybe the lightning strike or air support or things like that, or the hellstorm. But it counters spawn trapping, because spawn trapping is where people just keep spraying into the backyard of Nuketown or maps like that, and really you don't have any chance because bullets keep coming at you and you die almost as soon as you spawn in. So things like that, it counters this. The shield counters spawn trapping because you can just plant the shield down in the back of your spawn and sit behind it. And as you'll see, the shield's very helpful because as you see later on in this gameplay, the enemy is just sitting or just surrounding us in our own backyard, and it's like we have no place to go really. And if we try to run out there, it's basically get killed. Just running a storm of bullets, and then that's not. And it's like you don't have, like, if you guys out there keep getting frequently spawn trapped and want to play like just maybe a regular game of demolition. You guys should really give this tactic a chance. Just try it out, because you won't be disappointed. I'm sure of it. I'm sure if you use this tactic effectively, got a shield and everything, I'm sure you won't be disappointed, because this really pisses spawn trappers off, because they think, oh, they're gonna get a 100+ game. They're gonna get all these kill streaks, and nope. I crushed their dream of getting 100+. And yeah, this is a really good counter class. You gotta have a class like this, at least maybe one shield class. I mean, even if you're not a camper. I mean, this is really, I mean, we're all camping and everything. I mean, it's a good example of a video of why campers always win. I mean, sure, we may not win the objective, but we didn't win in terms of kills. I mean, who cares about the objective, honestly? Honestly, when you're being spawn trapped, like, why would you run out trying to get the objective? Maybe you get a plant on them, but they're gonna defuse it 5 seconds later. So I mean, what's the point of going out? But anyway, here, see, I noticed that we're gaining they're advancing in our backyard. So you know what? So I say, like, screw it. I'm not gonna take stupid dad space being out there. I'm just gonna sit behind here and look. Look, they actually think they can spawn trap us, but here they can't spawn trap a guy that's behind a shield. Look, see, I actually have the advantage. See, they think that just because they have a 6-man and because they're in our backyard, that they have the advantage, and that's not true when you have a shield. When you have a shield, you actually have the advantage, so the tides turn in your favor. So here, look. I actually get kill streaks on these guys. It's just surprising. And you know, I actually thought I would get a lot of hate for this from these spawn trappers. No, actually one of the spawn trappers is actually pretty nice. So yeah, it was pretty cool and everything. Like, I thought I would get a bunch of hate for playing like this, but I mean, spawn trapping is cheap in my opinion. It is, especially in Call of Duty Ghosts and games like that, where the spawns are broken as hell. Not so much in every game spawn trapping is cheap, but certain games it's worse than others. In this game, I mean, certain maps like Nuketown, you can be easily spawn trapped on, but you can also easily defend the garden areas in both houses. But the one in the orange house is better, since one of the hedges kind of blocks the direct line of sight from the upstairs room to the thing. Here they kind of just back off because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna go rush in there with those guys camping on shields and everything. See, I almost got my dogs here. See, like,
It's too close. Fight harder.
no, I'm just like, screw it. I'm gonna call my VTOL, and you know, VTOL saves us because, for at least temporarily, because as you can tell, we're down. There's only maybe like 30 seconds left. I'm telling the guys, hey guys, plant it, like, because we need to plant the bomb in order to keep us in this game longer. So what we do, of course, these guys are trying to hide in there. That's why I was trying to get my dogs earlier, because if you don't have your dogs and your VTOL up, the guys can easily just camp in the house and hide from you. And there's nothing you can do. Well, at least not with your VTOL. And yeah, so that's similar to my Black Ops 1 kill streak setup with chopper gun or dog, because they both work in conjunction with each other. The VTOL keeps them and kills them out of their spawn, and the dogs kill them when they try to hide in buildings. So, and plus dogs can't be shot down, so if your VTOL gets shot down, you're not completely screwed. I mean, yeah, it's fun. I mean, look at these guys, these so-called TapX players are being spawn trapped. Like, the spawn trappers are being spawn trapped by campers. Yeah, that proves my quote. So this is my motto: campers always win. So think about it. Like, if I haven't camped for my streaks, we would have lost that game immediately. We would not be even in this game still. Like, just keep that in mind. We would not be in the game still, and yeah, because of my streaks, we were able to plant a bomb. So all you guys out there who think that campers don't play the objective, just stop hating on campers. I mean, just because we don't directly play the objective doesn't mean we're not helping our team. Because as you see there, I didn't plant the bomb, I didn't defuse anything, and yeah, I still helped my team secure a bomb plant and a detonation. So, I mean, as a camper, I feel that I help my team more than if I actively ran after the objective. I mean, a lot of cases, getting high kill streaks are gonna help you. Just high kill streaks can help you win the game more often than not. And plus, they're fun to use. They get a lot of kills. They raise your KD. There's really no reason not to have at least one or two guys camping on your team, and then the rest may be camping objectives or playing the objectives possibly. I mean, you definitely want a Slayer on your team, and then you want maybe depending on what game mode it is. Like, if it's domination, you could just camp, cap 2 flags and camp them, and then you can have then if it's demolition, you can win the round where you defend, lose the round where you where you're supposed to go on the offensive, and then just win overtime. That's the easiest way to do it. It makes the game last longer. But you don't really need to play the objective too much. That way, the only objective you need to play if you camp the bombs properly is the one where the overtime round. I mean, think about that. Think about it. Like, when you're on the offensive, yeah, sure, you're supposed to play the objective, but you don't have to. Maybe you could just you don't even technically have to play anything in that round. But to make the game last longer, you can always plant like A and let them have B, and then when you're defending, just let them have A and just camp B. And then when overtime, you just plant A, and then yeah, you win the game. I mean, you don't not very much objective playing required, and you get a lot of streaks that way. So I mean, yeah. So anyway, guys, the gameplay is coming to a close here. We do lose this game, unfortunately, and just because we couldn't. These guys weren't too easy to keep off of the bomb here. See, we do plant it there, but it does get defused, unfortunately. And I try to wallbang this guy. I don't get no luck, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, yeah, see that's the gameplay, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And like, yeah, so this has been the TapX versus ExO, and guys, the ExO clan performed considerably well considering their spawn trapper. So yeah, thanks for watching, and it's been World at War.